do you know that feeling after you cry? I get so exhausted. I feel like it was a good cry today because I was with, I had a session with my psych and she asked a question about what was the exact word? It just made me so sad because I get sad when I have to think back to things. It was about how I felt when I had my eating disorder and what that felt like. And I started crying. I was talking about how I was so like lonely and like very, very lonely and isolated. I think that just comes up like literally you felt alone, like going through it all on your own for so many years and like not knowing if it's going to end or what the hell is going on. I just started crying and she asked my question. I think I just cried. And she talked about when was it the moment that I decided that I was just going to like commit to the recovery. And I remember that and I started crying about that because I remember that night and that very distinctly. And I remember going into the psych a few days after and telling her I was just going to recover. And then she asked about the first meal I ate. And I remember going after my psych and going to have an acai bowl. And that was the first time I kind of ate a meal outside of my binges without purging it up after. Cried about that because it gives me emotion whenever I think back because it made me think like shit, like how far I've actually come now. I think I don't stop because I'm always like, yeah, you don't realize like how far you've come, like shit, like, yeah, that's what we're talking about. And then we started talking about, because I've been talking about it for a while, about wanting to wear bathers again. So right now I'm 26 and I haven't worn bathers at all since I was 18. So I haven't worn bathers, pool, beach, anything, not worn bathers since I was 18 years old. And we've often mentioned it with the psych about when to do that. But then I think today we kind of made a plan on being able to do it because like I was meant to do it last summer and never happened. I'm like, yeah, because I wasn't sure like how do you go from not wearing bathers for like 8 years until going, I was like, I can't just go to the beach and rock up and be in bathers. And she's like, no, that's not what you do. It's like, when then we created a plan, it was like, you take little steps. Like firstly, you look at shops for bathers. Then the next step might be you try on some bathers. Third step after that, you buy the bathers. And after that, you might go to a spa or sauna and have like a towel on or something and be in your bathers, and you kind of gradually, go to a pool where there's so many people wear the bathers, and eventually the ultimate step is for me to be able to go back to a beach again because I've loved it. And she said, did you used to wear bathers? I'm like, yeah, I used to go swimming like all the time when I was a kid. I talked about that, which got me sad just thinking about like all the days I used to spend at the beach because I love it so much and love especially being in the ocean and everything. But yeah, so that's the ultimate goal for like the end of the year, to get to November, December, to go swimming at the beach in bathers, because it would be nice on a hot day to be able to do it. I know I'll do it. It's just like small steps. But anyway, but yeah, that feeling after you cry, it was a good feeling though. It was like, wasn't sad crying. It was good tears, but at the same time, yeah, it's so draining. Anyway, have a good day, everyone.